I just want to jump ahead of the bus here and point out that I recorded the audio for this video using my phone in my car. So if you notice the audio quality changing and cuts here and there, that's why. This is a ranty kind of video, so be warned. I jump from topic to topic rather inelegantly. Thanks for deciding to click on my video. I have something to tell you all. I am a Destiny refugee, and while I tried Marathon, it wasn't super appealing to me. I was open-minded about Marathon. As I kept playing it, it felt like I was making excuses to try to like it until I did, when the answer was, I just didn't like it. All it did was make me want to play Destiny, but there's nothing to do in Destiny. Yeah, while I say that, there are things I haven't accomplished in the game, like solo dungeon runs. I barely grinded out Salvation's Edge, and I haven't even touched Desert Perpetual or the Equilibrium dungeon. It's just Portal, the loot chase, the game. It's so ass. Now, I say that with an asterisk. If you've never played Destiny before, and you got a friend that's got a code for the Legacy Collection or whatever, yeah, go ahead, go do it. Go play it. Destiny 2 is an amazing time. It's a great game. When you don't have 3,000 hours and you haven't played it for fucking 7 years. Now, I say 7 years because I played D1. I've been here since, not even since day one. I was here since day 2 because I couldn't buy the game day 1. I was here since day 2, so fucking 10 years of this shit. D1 launched. I did the raid and all that shit, and there was fucking fuck all to do. Kind of like now, but in a different way. It was just boring. No random rolls, just gone. Apparated. Like all the shit that we learned in Age of Triumph, gone. Although, I will say, whatever was added to the Age of Triumph was never going to get into D2 at launch, which is fair because it wasn't just going to come out on the back of that. However, the problem with D2 launch is that it took all the good shit, all the changes that they did over the years in D1, and we did none of that shit, dog. Oh man, this kind of fucking sucks. So then they fucking turned the clock back in Forsaken, and then we still didn't get the shit that we got from fucking Age of Triumph. It's like, how does this happen? But why, Strict? But why is everyone bitching in my ear about Destiny 2 when I'm trying to play Marathon? Why are the D2 players so salty about Marathon? Oh, dear viewer, yes, that is indeed the question of the next 3 months. This always happens. I was originally going to talk about, this was supposed to be like a cold open or some shit into talking about The Division. And cause I'm playing that a lot right now, and I'm having a lot of fun in The Division, actually grinding that game. And man, I have to come up with a weird ass fucking analogy for it, and I'm sure I will. But it's just, even before the Portal, The Division just has a better loot chase. Holy fuck. It's actually night and day. Go play The Division. Just go play it. I would even recommend that you skip to level 40. Or even level 30, right? Skip to level 30, level 40. Level 30 is the Warlords of New York campaign. That was the original level cap. And level 40 is the Battle for Brooklyn. I haven't done the Battle for Brooklyn yet. I haven't even finished Warlords of New York. But I'm level 40. But in a looter shooter, your loot chase is kind of like most of your game. I'd argue it's 50% of your game because you're a looter shooter. Destiny does the shooting part really well. The looting part has kind of been dick. The Division, you get a bunch of fucking loot. They give you a bunch, I just keep getting loot. My inventory isn't fucking boxes, so they can continuously expand it if they really wanted to. But right now, as far as I can see, the cap is 150, and I'm constantly running up against 150, but I can just delete them, or I don't even need to be talking about this right now. This is for a division video if I feel like making it. If we, dear viewer, turn the clock back to COVID, every company was growing because the entire world was trapped in their homes. At least in the US. I like to think the entire world was trapped in their homes. But, global pandemic or whatever. We got free money. Yay! It was lit. And people were spending. And for some godforsaken reason, game studios decided to grow rapidly to meet this demand, which is fine, without thinking about what happens after people stop getting free money, which is bad. It's almost as if we should have kept getting free money. Oh man, the problem with Bungie had the colossal idea to incubate Marathon, which, not a terrible idea. It's fine if they want to expand to another IP. You know, oh yeah. They were working on 4 games at the same time. While they worked on Destiny, a game they've stated multiple occasions is really hard to make content for, they decided to make 4 games. Now, I don't have a degree in business or anything like that. I don't have a college degree at all. I think that shit's a scam, personally. I'd say making 4 other games instead of reinforcing the only game that is making you money is a fucking terrible idea. Spending all this money on projects that aren't making you money yet and hanging your current project out to dry just sounds dumb as fuck. Now, I bet you're curious as to what these projects are. There was Matter. We heard about that one for years. I think that was the first game we heard about being worked on at Bungie that wasn't Destiny. Then there's Marathon. Nothing to be said about that, really. The game is out. You can play it if you want to. Destiny Payback. That was being worked on by Luke Smith and I think Mark Noseworthy. Based on reports, it was a Destiny game where we played as characters in the universe of Destiny versus a character we made ourselves. To be honest, on its face, it kind of sounds like Destiny Rising, which was already basically nearly out when we heard these things. I would have loved to know where they were going with this one. There's just not enough information, at least as far as I'm aware, I think. I'm not a reporter, I'm just a guy talking about this shit. And lastly, there's Project Gummy Bears, which is a MOBA? Yeah, that one caught everyone by surprise. Keen-eared listeners will notice that I didn't use past tense. Is Bungie working on 3 games? Technically no. Sony either saw potential in this game or it was too far along in development to just throw away. I don't know. And now it's its own studio under Sony called... editing trick will help me out here.
I got you, bro.
I think the latter is more likely since, the last studio that consisted of Bungie talent ended up being Concord. Side note. I have this side note. Isn't it fucking insane symmetry that Sony invested so much money into Concord, a title sharing the same name as the ship, the Costa Concordia, a literal shipwreck? The Concordia situation was so fucking pathetic. TLDR that isn't even a fucking good TLDR. It hit a rock that created a roughly 200-foot hole in the hull of the ship, causing it to lose power and capsize on its side in shallow water. Like I said, it is an insane TLDR because it's actually much worse. I pretty much told you the Titanic hit an iceberg. Like, you can look up on YouTube The Cost of Concordia by the Internet Historian. The level of avoidable this was is actually insane. Like, holy shit. Back to Bungo. Yeah, after all those projects fucking died, all they had was Marathon and Destiny. You know what they told us? Marathon would not impede Destiny development. Don't believe me? Destiny update for Renegades, the current expansion, was supposed to come out March the 5th, I believe. I wasn't holding my breath for it since, we got ass and iron. But, hey, they waited until like 2 weeks before Marathon to announce the delay, even though a bunch of fucking leakers and reporters, namely Paul Tassi, came out and said, hey, internally, there definitely is a delay on this update, but they haven't said anything yet. And Paul Tassi said, this was his speculation, that we would at least get a roadmap to pair with the bad news. Little did we know, that was him being fucking optimistic about this shit. We got fuck all. They just told us, hey, the update's being delayed. We're combining it into a larger update. And that's pretty much all they told us. And that's kind of dick. We get fucking nothing on the roadmap, and the delay ended up being longer than anyone anticipated. Like, we were talking like a month or something to give Marathon space to breathe, fucking till June, like fucking 3 months or some shit. And it's actually, this is just like the roadmap they promised us. The roadmap they promised us in for early 2026. I fucking love Destiny, dog. At least I did. It's very frustrating to try to tell the developers, hey, or at least like communicate, not even to the developers. I think the developers, or at least I would like to think, the developers know what the fuck they're doing. It's management that doesn't want to do it or doesn't see the return on investment. Like, if you really fucking think about it, how did you get to be able to incubate all 4 of these fucking other projects? How did you even get to start working on Marathon? It was because people like me and my friends, back when we were having a good time with Destiny, we fucking spent $100 on silver. I spent $100 on silver every season. Back when we had seasons. Every season, I spent $100 on silver, and that would be it. I'd buy this and all the shit in the year and the expansion final shape. I bought your deluxe edition. I got that whole year of content that I barely fucking played because I just, quite frankly, it wasn't interesting. I got my tower statue. I fucking love this game, dude. And then they started bullshitting us. And then when me and my friends realized, oh, this content is ass. Oh, there's not a lot here. Oh, this is some bullshit. We stopped spending money, and we saw that we weren't the only ones that had this opinion, to be quite honest with you. We were just like, oh, other people stopped spending money too, because they felt the same. Player base has a good time. They're willing to spend money. They don't give a fuck about spending money. Because I really like the game. It feels like the game has a future. I'm just really disappointed. I'm not disappointed in Bungie, because when I refer to Bungie, I refer to the fuck asses making poor decisions. Like the Portal. Like, don't even get me started on the Portal. I feel like the Portal was a way to bring in new players, because the way like Destiny works and how to access activities and whatnot is like generally confusing to a person that hasn't played the game for 10 years, 7 years. But Tier 5 loot. I gotta talk about that really quick. I cannot put this shit out without talking about Tier 5 loot. When we heard about Tier 5 loot, why? Bungie's biggest fucking problem, they will come up with an idea, communicate fucking a fourth to half of that idea. And then when they get good feedback on it, they'll do the entire idea. They'll do the entire idea, the first half and the second half they didn't fucking tell us about, and then launch it, and then go surprise Pikachu face when people fucking hate it. The way they pitched the Portal to us, it was like, oh yeah, it's this thing, it's, you can get into activity faster, you can target some loot. Like, it's this thing that we're working on to change the game up, and people generally like, oh yeah, this will be alright. Content creators, most importantly, found out, hey, oh yeah, this is replacing the director. Everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. What is wrong with these bro? I don't even know if that was a higher up decision. I have no idea. From the way some content creators were talking about it, really, the devs are like really into it. Like, yeah, fuck the Portal. Fuck the director, dude. That shit's old news. We're taking that shit out back. We're sunsetting that bitch. And everybody, you have no idea. Like, I don't know. That's kind of the only thing that I can like see myself pitting on the developers is like that specific idea of sunsetting the developer. Because that's the only thing I have like anecdotal, any kind of evidence of saying like, hey, this is the devs' idea, or like this is something that the devs are like kind of excited about doing. Good. Could be wrong. Could be entirely fucking wrong. Oh man, yeah, that's literally where Bungie takes their hardest L's. It's not fully communicating their plans to the player base. And that's why people get fucking angry. That's why I'm fucking angry, because they never tell us shit. They never tell us anything, dude. If they do tell us something, it's never the full story. Which is why I'm like highly speculative, or like I'm apprehensive about trusting anything they fucking tell me. Yeah, that's all the shit I had to get off my chest. The only way I'm gonna make this fucking video is if I just fucking sit here and fucking talk, not give a fuck about how it sounds, maybe adjust the audio, and then slap it into a video and just fucking do it. That's the only way this is happening. And I'm pushing myself to actually fucking make shit. So, yeah, that's all the shit I had to get off my chest. I'd write an outro or something, but that's delayed till June. Fuck you.